So I wanted to see what was the hype when it came to these action cams. I really loved the Osmo Pocket 3, right? I really was in love with that camera. I still have it. I used that camera, I would say, for 3 months straight in all my vlogs and things like that. But I was like, I really wanted to get my hands on an action cam. And, you know, I was trying to think about whether I wanted to try the Action 4 and the Action 5. The Action 4 wasn't in stock. It was on sale for a long time, and it's been on sale, and it's still on sale as we speak. But I picked up the Action 5 because I wanted to get my hand on a small camera that literally I could just grab with one hand and just film. You know, I've seen a lot of videos. Also, I seen Terry Creates, he's been using that camera for a while. I'm gonna drop a link to his channel in the description, but I got a lot of inspiration from his videos because the camera was really like compact, and it connected with, I got the Mic 2 here, DJI Mic 2 connected. I got the little muff on top because, you know, it's super windy here today. I was gonna do this video in a different spot, but it is too cold and too windy. The water, it's gonna be down by the water, but the water is killing me, so I couldn't. But yeah, I got a lot of inspiration from him and a couple of other YouTubers using the small camera and being able to just film whenever they want in any space. And as of late in New York, it's been raining. It's been raining a lot. So you know the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is not water resistant. And this is I got a couple of things that I kind of jotted down. You know, I don't do scripts, but I want to talk about like some of the things that really stood out to me. And the first thing is the portability. Like I talked about that in the past. Years ago, I wanted to start filming with cameras, but I didn't like the fact of, you know, you walking in public and people seeing you with this big camera. And I'm in New York City, so, you know, that thing sticks out. And people, you know, it just was too much for me. I didn't want it to be in the way. And I always bought a camera, tried it, returned it, maybe bought a camera, had to sell it because I just didn't use it. And that was the thing that was so like, that drew me to the Osmo Pocket 3. It was small. But the thing is, right, with the Osmo Pocket 3, I'm gonna show you something, right? Like, I don't have it on me, but the Osmo Pocket 3, you got one of these things at the bottom to kind of hold it. Then you got the camera itself. It's like double this size. Then when you put it in your pocket, it's like this big thing that just sticks out. And I don't like that. And I ended up having to get a bag. I ended up getting a bag to carry it. And, you know, phone, keys, wallet, etc. You know the deal, right? But the problem was, I just didn't like that. I don't like that in time. Sometimes I just want to be able to have a camera this small. Right now, I'm just going to hold the camera in my hand, maybe like 2-3 fingers, and I'm going to use this if my arm gets tired. But I just like the fact that you can just grab a camera, throw it in your pocket. Whenever you need it, you can pull it out and vlog. And it's not this thing that just gets in the way. And I've already gotten past that stage where I'm consistent and I want to film stuff, and you know, all that stuff is done, right? But I was thinking like, maybe I should have went a different direction and went with the Action series. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot. So anyway, the camera's portable. Let's talk about the durability aspect, right? Forgive me, it's windy, y'all. The durability, like off rip, water resistance is a big plus. Like, I'll take my Osmo Pocket 3 in the rain, it's done. I have to walk with an umbrella. You know, sometimes I'm doing a quick run, I'll use my hoodie, you know, and I'm just walking out the door and I don't need an umbrella. If I'm gonna vlog, I gotta plan. And most of the times what ends up happening is when I vlog, I'm inside of my car. And it's like, sometimes if it's just like, you know, a little rain, I wanna be able to vlog anyway. And I don't want to be able to have to protect it. I felt like the durability with the Osmo Pocket 3, it's the gimbal, it's great, but you got to treat that thing like it is like a phone. Like you got to baby the thing out. You got to baby the shit out of that thing. I'm gonna be honest. You got to baby that device. And that I didn't like. I don't like. I don't like the fact that I have to baby the device. I don't like the fact that I'm always very, very careful with it. I just want to be able to just pull the camera out. I wanted to be a tool. And then at some point I was like, oh, I wanted to possibly get some footage, some B-roll footage, like maybe mounting the camera to the truck, and I'm not putting that Osmo Pocket 3 outside. You crazy? I'm not doing that. Like, who's doing that? I mean, not to say that people don't, but I feel like with all the debris and stuff like that that flies around in New York when I'm driving, there's no way that camera's also going outside my truck. With this camera, I'm more, you know, comfortable because this thing is built like a tank. This thing is durable. Like, I'm telling you, water resistance. I put this little cage over it and I felt like, damn, this is really the camera that can do everything. And you know, you don't have to think about it breaking. Like, all right, so I got the wireless mic too. Let's talk about connectivity. I like the fact that DJI took their time and said, hey, you know what? We're gonna let all these mics, the mic mini, the mic 2, all these mics work directly, well, the newer mics rather, work directly with these cameras going forward. I think that's cool. Like, I don't have to, like, I just turn it on, it connects. You know, the UI was very familiar. But yeah, I like the fact that I could just have things set up and I don't have to think too much about how it's gonna be done and it just connects. It's already hard, like trying to vlog and stuff like that. I don't wanna be one of those people that buys something and tries it, it doesn't do anything like I did before, it doesn't do anything with it. But I like the fact that the mic connects right away. The settings, right now the screen, I can see myself, I would say over the 4, like I like the 4, I would have probably gotten the 4 over this if they had it in stock. But the OLED display, like that display, like the fact that it's super bright and I can still see myself, the text is all clear, everything is clear, even though I probably should have some sunglasses on because this thing is like, this thing right now, I can't even tell, but it's bright as hell out here. I like the OLED display, it looks good. I mean, what you see is what you get. The camera, this is not gonna be like a deep review, you know, like I'm not a techie review. This is more from a perspective of somebody who wants to make YouTube videos, make content, and use this device just to kind of get the job done. But I like how small it is. It's real small. The Mimo app is there, everything is there. Yeah, and it's like I could turn the camera. You guys can see everything. I don't have to do that weird thing where I turn the camera and the Osmo Pocket 3 is kind of like, you know, trying to figure itself out. It's more real. It doesn't come off with this like obstructive, like quick turn. You know, comment down below. Let me know what cameras you're using. Are you using the Osmo series, the Action series? Let me know. I really would like to know, like, what do you prefer? In my previous Action video, I heard a lot of people really prefer the Action cameras because the Osmo is just so, you gotta be real careful with that thing. Like the Osmo, you have to be really careful. You know, I'm just rambling, y'all, but I just wanted to just kind of make a video to talk about these things that are on my mind. So we talked about portability, we talked about durability, we talked about the wireless microphone, the stabilization, right? Now, off rip, stabilization is good, it's great, I like it. I tried a few videos. Obviously the Osmo Pocket 3 is gonna have that gimbal, so you know that's gonna be easy. You know it's gonna look good, it's gonna give you that buttery smooth movement. But I feel like the trade-off, whatever like sorcery or magician like movements or whatever they did with the camera, whatever sorcery they did with the stabilization, it looks good. Like I'm not gonna be running with this camera. You know, not to vlog. I may run and do some B-roll and stuff like that, but the stabilization, it keeps the footage smooth. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. It doesn't come off all jarring. Let me actually connect y'all to the selfie stick because my arm is getting tired. And that's why I like, another thing, the accessories connect with magnets. Like obviously I could have the selfie stick come out wider and get a wider shot. I guess for what I'm doing, I don't need that. I just need a nice little handle so I can do my thing, vlog, and keep myself in frame. But I like the fact that everything connects magnetically, and I may start doing some shorts because this thing does clip to the actual device vertically. But I just like how small and compact this is compared to my iPhone. Like I have a regular 16 Pro. It's not that, I'm looking at it, it's not that big with the selfie stick. But yeah, this thing, right, off rip, Like, it's super simple to use. I like the fact that it looks and feels like a Osmo Pocket 3, I would say 2.0. The software is, for me, it's familiar. If you're using any of the DJI cameras, it's gonna be familiar, it's gonna be simple. I think they added a lot of, I think the software feels a little bit more like responsive, like smooth. This thing is easy. I have it in automatic mode. I feel like, because I don't have any ND filters, I feel like automatic is the way to go. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all run your cameras in automatic or do y'all, the thing is with ND filters, right, depending on the situation, like right now, the clouds kind of came in. Y'all probably seeing the footage a little darker, but I'm fine with that. I think DJI does a really good job of, like, with their software to kind of make things look good and low, and like not low light, but like going from bright light to lower light. I don't know. So far, I really like the fact that their software just works really good when it comes to adjusting to lighting scenarios. At least in my case, because I just don't want to get stuck trying to create content and get so, not stuck. Let me say this. I don't want to be creating content and get stuck trying to figure out how or what when it comes to settings. I just want to be able to turn on the camera and get the job done. All right, let me see. What else we got on the list? I wrote down some things. I think we're almost to the end. I think the last thing I would just say with this, like, I like how discreet and compact it is. It's very discreet. You don't have to like have this thing that looks like a giant camera in your hand. Let's say you were filming something and you're in a space where maybe you can't film, you could just throw it in your pocket. You don't have to, like, there's not so much of a setup where you have to dismount it, put it inside the case, to turn it on, and then make sure that you connect the little stick, the little selfie stick. Like this I can hold in my hand and feel comfortable. But let me know. I think I'm gonna be using the Action 5 for a little bit. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. So far, it's not bad at all. I'm feeling it. Listen, y'all have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace.